Here's what takes most people years to understand. Your brain doesn't run on one system, it runs on two. Not left brain versus right brain, that's a myth. Two completely different operating systems running side by side, competing for control. The first, let's call it fast brain. Fast brain is automatic, emotional and instant. It reacts before you finish a thought. It makes you flinch, laugh, feel something immediately. It doesn't ask questions, it doesn't wait, it just acts. The second is slow brain. Slow brain is deliberate, logical and careful. It reads contracts, does maths, thinks about consequences. But here is the catch. Slow brain is lazy. Not in a bad way, in an efficient way. It takes effort, it burns energy. So your brain uses it only when it has to, which means something important. Most of you do every single day, roughly 90% of it is fast brain. Your routine, your habits, your reactions, your first impressions. You didn't consciously decide to brush your teeth. You didn't calculate your route to work. You just did them. That's fast brain. And most of the time, that's fine, that's efficient. But here's where it gets interesting. Fast brain isn't just fast, it's overconfident. It guesses, fills in gaps, makes assumptions and never tells you it's guessing. Let me show you. Read this sentence. The old man the boats. It feels wrong because your brain already decided what it should mean. It didn't check, it didn't think, it just guessed. That's fast brain. Harmless in grammar exercise, dangerous everywhere else. Your opinions, your first impressions, your snap judgments about people and situations, all shaped by assumptions you don't even notice you are making. Here's a real one. A bet and a ball cost $1.10 total. The bet costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Most people immediately say 10 cents. It feels right, it feels obvious, confident. It's wrong. The answer is 5 cents. Take a second and check the maths. If the ball is 5 cents, the bet is $1.05. Together, $1.10. But almost nobody checks, because once something feels right, we stop thinking. That's called cognitive ease, and it controls more of your life than you realize. Now here's what most people get wrong. Fast brain is not the problem, not even close. Fast brain saves you, it reacts before you can think. It's instinct, pattern recognition, compressed experience. A firefighter feels danger before seeing it. A musician plays a complex piece without thinking about every note. An experienced doctor spots something wrong before articulating why. The goal is not to eliminate fast brain. The goal is to know when to trust it and when to interrupt it. You are tired and scrolling. You see only 3 left. Sale ends tonight. Fast brain reacts instantly. Act now. Slow brain would ask, do you actually need this? Would you still want it tomorrow? But slow brain is slow and tired, and every interface you are looking at is specifically designed to keep it out. Arguments, someone says something. Fast brain hears threat. You react defensive, sharp, immediate. You think you are thinking, you are not, you are reacting. Judgments about people, you form impressions in seconds. Trust people we are familiar. Distrust people who feel different. And you think it's rational? It's not. It's just fast. Here's the part most people miss. Sometimes slow brain doesn't actually make the decision. It just explains it. You have already chosen. And now your brain is building a story around the choice. You call it thinking. It's not. It's fast brain in a suit. This is why smart people make bad decisions. Not because they lack intelligence, but because they are using their intelligence to justify what fast brain already decided. Don't fix this with willpower. You fix it with structure. You can do 3 things. 1. Add time. Time interrupts fast brain. Wait before buying. Pause before replying. Sleep before deciding. Time gives slow brain a chance to step in. 2. Doubt certainty. If a decision feels obvious, almost too easy, slow down. That feeling is often fast brain. Real thinking includes doubt. And 3. Name it. Say it out loud in your head. I'm reacting right now. That single sentence activates something because you just stepped back. You just engaged slow brain. You just created space between stimulus and response. And that space is everything. Think about one area of your life where you keep making the same mistake. Spending, relationships, work, health. Is that actually your decision, or is it fast brain running the same pattern again? What would happen if you just added 1 second of pause? Not a massive change, not a complete overhaul, just a gap. Because that gap between reaction and response is where your real choices live. Most people believe they are in control, that they are thinking, deciding, choosing. But a lot of the time, fast brain acts, slow brain explains. That's not a flaw, that's a human. The difference is awareness, knowing when to trust fast brain and when to interrupt it. Because that small space between reaction and response, that's where your real decision happens. Subscribe if you want to go even deeper. And tell me in the comments, where do you see this playing out in your own life? Noticing it is the first step. See you in the next video.